Hey, this is Brian from the Casual Tryhard podcast, and we are waiting to get into a Dominaria United draft. We've been drafting aggro recently. Maybe we can open up some cards that take us in a different direction. Maybe we have a little bit of fun here, opposed to just trying to dead people. Well, this is a thing. Like, it's a heck of a blocker. And comes back, like, it gives you value. I don't know if Urg, or whatever his name is any good, but I think that Little Green Widow is good. I've had terrible luck with green black, so not looking forward to going into that, but I think green something could be good here. So this seems like a good card to take. So he looks like a spider. I can't like mouse over it while like I have it zoomed in. It looks like there's like a little face on his like there's like ears off to the side, just above his whatever bitey mouth bits. I don't know. I'm not a arachnoscientist. All right. Hydromancer keeps us on color. I do like this effect. It's like 7 mana, you get 2 3/2s, which is fine. And then you can also like copy something else. This hasn't really been a high priority for people, I don't think, so it could come back. So yeah, let's go with Elvish Hydromancer here. 3 drops the deck. Are you an elf? What the? That's not... Alright, well, I thought I took a different card. I don't know what happened there. That was weird. I must have clicked wrong. I don't know. Alright, well that changes things a bit. Let's take Sunbathing Rootwalla. I don't know what happened there. I thought I was taking the Elvish Hydromancer. Weird. Okay, like that's not great. I should have 3 green cards. All of them good, and now I have this. Which it's fine, but like not Elvish Hydromancer good. We could go wide. I really like this card. Perhaps too much. Okay, we'll do that. Right, we could like there's the thing that puts counters on all of your creatures, the green kicker spell, Strength of Courage or something. So like having some bodies to do that. So no, this seems reasonable. I should have an Elvish Hydromancer though. I don't know what happened. I'll maybe have to go back and watch the video and figure out what I did. So I don't need to have a use for the land. This card is pretty good. Right? Like the flying enlist is a big deal. The other option would be Artillery Blast, but I think we can get that later. So let's go Sky Knight. So that's fine. We do need lands. Like just a couple lands to support Rootwalla, but this is a decent start. So we do want payoffs for going wide and green-white. So that would be like Heroic Charge, the pump spell I talked about. So I think this is better than Snare Spinner, just because like it can get bigger, and right, it's just a 2/2. Like the 1/3 is great, and we've seen a couple. Like I'll take one here, but I'm not. I think that this is better than Snare Spinner, at least initially here. Again, another more aggressive deck with, I guess, light domain touches here. There's the flyer. We'll just take another Sunbathing Rootwalla. We do want to just get a couple lands. Like, just single on color would be good, he says, and then gets not on color land at all. So I'm most likely to play this. Like, I don't really want to go into a third color right now. Like, this is fine. But I'll just take this. It's not great, but... Right, like, if that would have been green-black land, we just take it. This should be in my deck. But I don't know what I did. I don't know. I must have just clicked correctly. Or incorrectly. I thought I had it highlighted when I drug it over, but I must have clicked below it or something. So, maybe I'll get lucky and it'll come back and it'll all be Gucci. As he said it, he knew it wouldn't be Gucci. I think Griffin Protector here. Stall for time is significantly worse when you don't have the blue to, like, put the counter on it. And Joined Forces is fine, but for one more mana at common, you get something way better. See, this came back, but then the one I really wanted didn't. So do I want the evasion? Like, I guess they both have invasion. We'll take the uncommon. I've literally never seen anyone play this, which is probably a bad sign. But, oh, another one. Okay. Okay, so we have some, like, ways to get big damage in. Alright. So we got green and white uncommons late. So that's good. Now, like, green, white, rare. Let's go. Or... blah. We're not blue, red, or a deck that can use that. We're not going to do that. So, it can be Phalanx, or it can be one of the lands. I'm going to go Phalanx. Am I? So, I don't have any black pips right now in anything, but this does make a lot of our spells better. Yeah, these are all... Yeah, this pack was god-awful for us. We can get one of these if we want it, so let's just take this. I'd rather have red, but... Alright, well, there's that. There's not one of these. There's the Hydromancer that I should have had. But yeah, we're going to take this. We're going wide. These can come back. Still, I want, like, green. I want, like, a green-red land. Well, there's a green-red land. Charismatic Vanguard would be good here. Runic Shot is fine. But I think green-red land, and the reason I want green-red is because I feel like I want Heroic Charge. Right, that is what we're playing towards, is a Heroic Charge. Or 3. I guess we root Walla again. Right, like... This is a little better. It gives us more. We don't have any 3-drops. So, like, this could be a 3 for us. And so that's good. So let's take this. Root Walla might come back. Alright, we don't have the deck for this. Sad. We have 2 of these already, and I don't know if we're going to play both. We have... How many 2-drops? Oh, we're not going to play this drawbridge. Maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 2-drops. So let's take a 3. None of these are super exciting. Destroy Evil is a removal spell, something that we're lacking right now. So we can take that just because. Let's Captain's Call. Works really well with Griffin Protector. And, you know, the inevitable pump spells we're going to get. The mass pump spells that are definitely going to come our way very soon. So, like, there's a chance we don't play Linebreaker. Because it just makes our curve too high. But we do now have... In our deck, we have 4 land types. So that's good. We're just missing blue. We have nothing to do with them. I'm not playing any of these cards, so I'm just going to, like, rare draft. I'm going to select. Yeah, this card is bad. We're not about that life. Yep, just rare draft. Maybe it's a hole in my game, but, like, I very rarely take equipment. It's just not something I want. It's not, doesn't have land types. We're gonna rare draft again because I'm not playing any of these other cards. So, yeah. So we want to get, like, heroic charges in the last pack. I will take this. It's not great, but we can put it on some of our flyers. We could play this, but we're pretty good on playables right now. So I will take it and probably cut it. But the other cards, there was no way I'm playing. I got 15 creatures. So, again, come on. Green, white, rare in the last pack. That would be muy bueno. Broken Wings, kind of removal. Right? Like, there's a chance it could definitely be dead, but see if it might destroy evil. So we do need, like, some removal. But this is alright. Okay. Okay. So here are questions. We have 2 black sources, right? We could Stronghold Arena, ditch some green, right? Like cut this, cut Broken Wings, maybe leave Sunbathing Root Wallas in and play this. I think this might be the thing to do. And then maybe if Aaron comes back or the Cavalier, we take those. But we'll do this. So then that puts Caves of Koilos back on the team. All right, we want, like, now we want, like, another fixing land. Or, like, more black. We want black fixing lands, I think. We definitely don't want that. Well, there's a charge. I'm going to take the charge. 100% I want these cards. But I think the deck needs a heroic charge. I don't have any... I have Shieldred's Restoration as the only other black cards I took. But, I don't know, this feels too good to not take. Right, like we get it down early, we just draw a bunch of cards and win the game that way. And it's, what is it, whatever, one or more. So it only triggers once each combat, but still. Like, I don't think we're a Slimefoot Survey deck. Especially since, right, we have, like, a little bit of black now. Right, like, we're more aggressive. We don't want to, like, get to turn 5 and have to do that. So, we're going to take Faith Bonder. Oh, sweet. This would be nice. Definitely can't cast it. But we'll take Prayer of Binding. An actual removal spell here. Take up shields. Okay, is this coming together a bit? I'm gonna take temporary lockdown for again rare drafting purposes. I don't think we want another Destroy Evil. We don't want a Clockwork Drawbridge. We have a bunch of 4s already for Tainted Apparition, so I don't think we want that. I mean, we could just splash this Stronghold Arena and be, you know, green white with a Stronghold Arena. Like, that's fine. With like 2 black sources. So we have a chick. We can take this to make soldiers. And then we can put a swamp on our deck and we have an extra black source. Now we can take a worm. Right, and the worm might actually be better than the line breaker. Right, it has trample, which is A+, and it's only a single green. We'll Warhorse here. That was pick 9. Okay, so our Aaron didn't come back. Neither did our 3-drop. I don't have any blue mana to kick this. So I'll just put it in the board. I'm not playing another 4-drop here. Right, like I feel like I'm good on 4s. We'll just uncommon draft a Slimefoot Survey. Okay, so I've got 20. So I have 24 playables right now. I have to cut 1. I've got how many creatures? 16. It's probably the Librarian. Could, like, I justify a Shadow Prophecy? Maybe. And then Destroy Evil. Is the Broken Wings? Oh, the Broken Wings is in my sideboard. Okay. So let's look at this. I think we do play the Stronghold Arena. Faith Bonder, Destroy Evil. That's fine. This is fine. Healer, take up shields. So my natural inclination is to cut the equipment, but I think we need it. I think we only want 1 swamp. We're up a forest, right? So we've got how many white sources? 9 white sources. 6 green sources. This is 17 lands, right? Yeah, okay. 7 green sources. And then 3 black sources. And really, Shadow Prophecy can probably get cut. Because we just want the 1 swamp for Scout the Wilderness for Stronghold Arena. And we are, like, our removal is pretty non-existent. But, yeah, I think we're just going to go with this. And see how it goes. I think that was fine. I don't know, like, maybe I'm missing something. There wasn't anything that, like, really jumped out to me as, like, oh, hey, let's do something different. So, okay. I think we Root Walla. Yeah, we're gonna Root Walla, and this cost is it now 4? Okay. And then let's kick this. Put a counter on that. Get in for 3. So ideally here we draw a land. Oh, boo. Still, ideally we draw a land. Because I think they're gonna, like, probably... Oh, Scout the Wilderness? Okay. Sure, I'll block. Like, they're not blocking here, because they know about the... They know about the take up the shield. We're just gonna make some tokens. Okay. So this can pump for a bunch. I don't want to use my prayer binding unless I have to. All right. I think it's +2/+2, but that's still decent. So we'll see how they block. Okay. I guess if they have a removal spell, this is bad, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. That's fine. Like, I would rather their heroic charge be used that way than to kill me. Sure. Now I can... So, I'm gonna just attack with this. Same deal, like I can pump. Okay, or not. Let's get a white source so I don't have to keep hurting myself all the time. There we go. I mean, I don't like having to pay the ward cost, but I will. So, I'm gonna say, you know what? Attack all. We're here to jam. Okay. So that leaves them dead. Like, unless I have a blocker, but that leaves them dead. Okay. So they have a blocker, so, okay. They figured it out. Alright, one down. The Basking Rootwalla, or Sunbathing Rootwalla. Now, let's be real here. We all know that a Rootwalla should be a 1/1 for 1 that has Madness of 0. But, I guess we can't get that all the time. But that was pretty solid. That's the first time I've played with that card, and they just could never block it. Now, granted, it was pretty good that we got to go Rootwalla into pump, put a counter on it, but still pretty good. Okay, well, we would like to draw our black source, but you can't have everything. But we'll hold off here, because we could still just, like, if we draw lands, just go, like, reinforcements, heroic charge. Like, that just be our draw, and come close to ending the game that way. I am thinking I'm gonna lead on Rootwalla, just because it'll be better at getting in damage initially. But we do need a land here. Right, this might just come down to, like, do we draw lands? Which we didn't. Alright. Suck. I think the keep was fine, but not a fan of how this has turned out. That's an 0-5. That's a big booty boy. Okay. Mm-hmm. This costs 4 to activate, I guess. Okay. At least we drew the correct land. We drew a white source, so that makes it so heroic charge is on. Okay. Still an 0-5. Still a big boy. He got, as they say, a big old booty. Shorty got a big old booty. And looks very unhappy, like he is trying to eat me. Sure. So... I don't think this card is very good. I mean, it is like a weird divination, but I get to pick like what you get to play, which is, you know, not great. So, we're hoping for like land, right? We just need a land. Like black land and we attack and draw a card. Not black land, we just Griffin Protector. And then we go the following turn to try to get a win. I want to try to give them something that, one... Did they play a land this turn, I guess is my question. I wasn't paying close enough attention. Choose 2 cards. Oh no. Search your opponent's library for up to... Search your library for... An opponent chooses 2 of those cards. Shuffle the chosen cards back into your library. They just spent 3 mana to do nothing. Oh no. I'm sorry, friend. Oh no. Yeah, we're just attacking. We're still like on need to draw a land here. Alright. Still need to draw a land. Yeah, if we had our 4th land, they'd be dead this turn. But we did get fortunate. It was fortunate that they spent 3 mana to do nothing. Okay, well that's awkward. Not a fan of that. So if I just attack, they take 9. We're just gonna do this. We're gonna kind of stick to the plan. Hope that we're not gonna attack here because of the Splatter Goblin, and hope that Griffin Protector can get through. Like they don't have like worst case scenario is like, what is it, Bone Splinters? That would be like a nightmare because you sack Goblin, kill my Griffin Protector, and kill one of my 1/1s. But if they don't have that, like even another blocker, while not great, we can probably clear. Okay. Whoa. Oh, it's a 1/5 now. Oh no. I feel like they've been stuck on lands, or maybe that's just because I've been stuck on lands. It feels like they have been. So, like, I don't know. I guess they had them all. Sure. Sure. Okay. They have 1 card. So I can Stronghold Arena kicked. And this puts it on top, right? Put one of them on top of your library. Alright. So if I Stronghold Arena, I can hold up this. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 get through, that's not enough to kill them. Yeah, they just block there, so no point. Yeah, I'm going to 14. Good. All right, so it's a 2/5 now. It's a bigger boy than it once was. So let's see what we get here. Okay, it's an 8/8. I feel you. What is more important to me? Is it more important to... Well, I guess take up shields lets the worm live and kills the territory tomorrow. Let's go. Like, let's do the thing. I foresee some very dead things, okay. I got some things with some big butts, let me tell you. Yep. Oh, well this is perhaps unfortunate for you. And then let's get rid of the Morrow. My Basking Root Walla. Buddy, I'm sorry. That's sad. But I have a 6/5 Vigilance Trample now. So, random at 28 life. Also good. Neat. Neat. There's my green white card that I wanted. Come on now. It's not fair. What did they take? Did they take... They had to take something they could cast, right? Or they get nothing. Oh, they just draw a card. That's right. I don't need to kick it. No fear. None whatsoever. Gotta block the 6/5. Unless I have a removal spell, but still. This gets me in with some creatures, and then I get to play another flyer. Okay, I guess... They must have a removal spell? I'd rather kill the flyer. They have to, right? Because this leaves them dead. Unless I'm wrong. I feel like this leaves them dead unless they have a removal spell. And I get to draw a card. Like, this is great. Oh, they get to gain a life. My bad. Okay. Yes, I'd like to take the top card of my library. Boop. Okay. I forgot about that. So they'd be at -2 if it wasn't for this guy, because he's gained them 2 life already. I mean, now he's a little house. A little 5/5 for 3 mana. Yep. He's an itty bitty house. Alright. 2-0. Doing the thing. Heroically charging through Dominaria Limited. I don't know if I'm just not seeing how to draft the 5-color deck. I kind of wish I could figure it out. I just feel like whenever I try to draft it, like I just end up getting like in one of the color pairs, and maybe it works out, maybe it doesn't. I've just not ventured into like, let's just take 5 colors. Like, I just don't want to waste my gems, man. I want to keep drafting. I don't want to like end up with no gems, not be able to draft. Well, we need a black source. I'm going to... We'll see what they play. I might not play my 2-drop. I might just play it on 3. Okay, I'm not playing my 2-drop. I'm going to play it on 3. And then it makes it a 3/3. Yeah, like... Okay. White source. Kick it! Bonk bonk. Bing bong. So we'll see if they leave no blockers. We will just play arena and jam. You know what? No blocks. Sure. Uh-huh. I was hoping they had nothing, but they definitely had something here. I'm gonna block here and here. That's fine. See what they have here. Because I might attack with... Okay, well, he can't get blocked by anything. Problem. Okay, well, the flyer is good. But I think we have to play this. Because it trades with the 4/5. So I can chump the 4/6. Oh, they're gonna fight it. Okay. Yep. Oh, no, this is gonna attack for like 8. See here. So I'm never blocking that thing ever. Well, I guess I could. So I can do this. This. What is attack with 1? Because I'm going to save a 1/1 to chump with. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So I guess I need my 4 mana thing. Oh no. Alright. Oh. Okay. This is an instant. Let's... see here. I'm going to first attack. Perfect. I'm going to gain more life. Good, good. Look at that. Yeah, maybe I just don't have the cojones to just like play 1, 2, 3. Sure. I had it covered if they didn't have that. Ah. Yeah. Boo. Like, we were to stabilize, right? We were to, like, next turn start drawing cards and get there. But, no bueno. I guess that turn where I didn't block probably cost me the game. Alright, so I've got green, I've got an extra... Yep, this is fine. Nothing, like, super exciting, but, like, it gets the job done. Well, there's my other colors, so that's good. So that means I can wait on Scout the Wilderness for at least a turn. Okay. Oh. It just kills my equipment. I should have attacked first. I could have maybe gotten a point. Sloppy. Okay. So they are not on team, we can stop drawing, I don't think they're sacking the guy. Like, they're not going to sack this. I could be wrong. Alright. So... Okay, now they have their other color. That's good for them. Sure. Like, if they want to give me... If they want to give me one of their creatures, that's fine. Okay, and so they're gonna get a bunch of 1/1s. So I have a 5/4 right now. They've got 5. So if I move this here. Classy. I guess I can sack this, but that's alright. Because I would still get, like, their whole board if they decided to go that route. Yeah, I guess I get 2 creatures. Uh-huh. Because they can they would have to kill the thing, like kill the equipment, and it's still 6 power. It's 5 toughness at that point. So then they can put like, yeah, like I definitely want these 2 to go away. I mean, that seemed fair. Strike team! Assemble! Okay, this is gonna be annoying now. So this is 8. Am I okay with that? And then they get another creature. I think I have to block. Yep. We are flooding out very hard right now. Let's get a forest. Yeah, this gives us blockers, but like the guy in the air is still an issue. This is a heroic charge to put me to 1. Oh no, this kills me, right? Yeah, it does, because they had the trample. Yep. Yep, they had the heroic charge. They were able to strike team. Man, strike team, so good. Yeah, the strike team was the difference there. And like, I don't know, they did get to 6 lands, but I felt like we flooded out pretty hard. Yeah, keep this. Guess we don't have a white source. It's not painful, but gotta do what you gotta do. Root Walla. They must have Rona's the bounce thing, whatever, Rona's thingamaboople. Okay, that's fine. Okay, there's a non-painful white source. Get in and turn. Cannot activate this, correct? Nope. Okay. Guess I could have Protect the Negotiators, which would be unpleasant. I want to play this. So I guess if my thing gets Protect the Negotiators, I'm very sad. Like, I need this Captain's Call to resolve. Okay, we're good. Now, like, if they play like a Haughty Djinn or something, we are in business. Very much so. I just feel I feel super far behind right now because I just can't do anything. Okay, yep. Yep. I'm not blocking. I'm just not gonna worry about this 1-2 until given a good reason to. I almost would have saved that for my turn, for their turn, just so they could like pump it. See, now I have. Oh, I don't even have to use my Destroy Evil on that. Okay, excellent. Come on, attack. I mean, I'd have to use my Prayer of Binding, because I can just kill this with my bad removal spell. Yep. Okay. See what they got here. 6 mana. I mean, things can happen. Yep. That is a card. Alright, am I dying? 7. Then I go to 10. Or is it just 7? Okay, it's 7. Whew. Alright. Does this have flash? Oh my god. I'm gonna play around a counter spell. I might regret that, but I'm going to play around a counter spell. We're gonna get that. Or try to. I'm going to leave one of the actual creatures back, because if they bounce it, I can flash it back in. So basically, I was trying to play around Protect the Negotiators as like a... Okay. So they go to 4. I am at 8. Okay. Another blocker. Another thing to do. I don't think I'm going to block, because you can't kill me with one card. Uh-huh. Attack with everything. Alright. They might have another timely interference. Nope. Okay. Whew. Alright. Got a little worried. But we pulled it out in the end. Survey says card. Excellent. It's a bad rare. Congratulations. I hope you enjoy your bad rare. It was not good in limited, nor was it good in constructed. It just was a card in the card file. And we made it a rare because we were out of ideas. Bad rare. So, yep, it was a little harsher on that little green-white flyer, but hey. It's real talk time. Alright. I do like the blue-red deck. Like, that look like it would be a fun deck to play with the timely interferences and stuff. I've just not had one. I've just not got one together where, like, early on enough I could be like, yeah, that's what I want to do. This is fine. I would like a green source, but I've got my black land for my stronghold, which I think I've had in my hand twice and not played. I think 2/2 is better than 2 1/1s right now, and we don't have the green source to pump something, so it's fine. I take it back. 2 1/1s would have been better. Okay. This. I'll just pass the turn. Okie doke. I keep forgetting about this card. Like, I know it doesn't stick in my head like Shock does, so I just don't like, I'm not just like, oh man, gotta play around Shock. It's your boy, Squee. Alright. They get a Goobaloobalin. I guess I'm gonna play this. Really need a land here. Really. Because, like, I kind of need to play this flyer to make sure I can get in. Well, that gets them the cards back for Squee. Well, I'm just gonna play this. I'm going to kick it for white. That is all, thank you. Gain 3 life. I know that Squee's coming back, but make them block with their goblin token. Or did they just have another lightning strike? That's also fine. If I draw a land, I just Prayer of Binding Squee, and, like, there's 2 1/1s left, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, they don't want to play. Okay. Also a thing that could have happened. Really loving this no lands thing. Feels good. We didn't get to play our rare, but My opponent has 6 lands, I have 3, and a bunch of 4-drops in my hand. Amazeballs. Resolve. I think I'm gonna block the 5/5, or chump it at least. I'm gonna chump the 5/5 with a 1/1. Jesus. Are we gonna kill my thing? Like, it's deal damage, isn't it? Amazing. Just unbelievable here. Cool. Yeah. Neat. Your deck is so much better than mine when I don't get to cast spells. Alright, so... yeah, we just never got to cast any spells. Cool. Cool. Yeah. Come on. It's not hard to hit attack all. It's really not that challenging. Okay. Trade with a token, and we die next turn. There's literally nothing I can draw. It was just the fact that we just couldn't do anything for multiple turns that game. So that was a little annoying. But I know 3/3 deck was fine. We were super short on removal, but I think this was a fine thing to put in the deck. Like we had a decent plan, just that we just kind of got run over there. All right, let's look at the whole deck. Shall we? Yeah, like Benellish Faithbonder was fine. This was pretty good. Like we got to, you know, play it as like a 3-drop since we were short on 3s. We drew 0 cards off Stronghold Arena. Pair of Binding, of course, was good. I think it was fine. Like our 4 black sources were enough sources to be able to cast our 1 black card. So all in all, I think it's pretty good. So with that, I was Brian from the Casual Tryhard Podcast. You want to listen to me and my podcast partner James talk all things Magic. Just search CasualTryHardMTG anywhere you listen. We have all of our social media links in the description below. Links to Twitter, Discord, Facebook, all that